a wonderful day for softball in Braun Park in Cloquet as the 7-3A playoffs continued. And we'll start with the 3-seed Hermantown against the number 2 North Branch area in the quarterfinals. Jumping to the bottom of the third, Peyton Burden up to bat for the Vikings. The ball gets loose at the plate, and Elsie Johnson will come home from third. She makes it in time. Vikings take a 1-0 lead. Same score at the bottom of the fourth. A bunt from Abigail Pfeiffer will be enough for Caitlin Hammond to come in and score. The Vikings up now 2-0. Bottom of the sixth now, Samantha Schmidt up to bat, sends one out to right field, an RBI single for her as Hammond brings it on for another run. The score will stay right there, and a 3-0 win for North Branch area puts them in the semis, sending the Hawks to the elimination bracket. And it is Hibbing that Hermantown meets in the elimination game, both of their seasons on the line. Bottom of one, Hibbing already leading 2-0. H-Town's Bailey Edward cracks a grounder up right center field. Head coach Michelle Sweetie giving the Hawks the cue to go home. It's Emily Gustafson and Natalie Vitek grounding the bases thanks to Edwards' 2 RBI triple. And now we have a tied ball game at 2. The top of fourth now, and Owen Bobbin knocks one off of Natalie Vitek. It's way out of here. A solo home run, and Hibbing is all fired up. You can't blame them as they add to their lead 4-2. But the Hawks aren't going anywhere with 2 on. Bryden Gisson rockets one out to deep right center for a 2 RBI double. Edwards and Sweeney are welcomed home. It's now 5-4 heading into the top of the fifth. Hibbing hanging on by 1 run. But what do you know? Those Hawks come from behind and earn the 6-5 victory over Hibbing. Now also in the elimination bracket were the 5 and 6 seeds Cloquet and Grand Rapids. Starting at the bottom of the first, Carly Johnson hits one out to left field. Morgan Olesiak will make her way home for the first run of the game, and the Lumberjacks lead. Now to the top of the second, Cloquet leads 2-0. Abby Skelly hits one to center field. Emma Moran will try to make it home, and she gets there in time. Seahawks cut the deficit to 1. Still in the second, Adrienne Vendito up to bat with the bases loaded. She sends one deep into center field, a 3 RBI double for her as Grand Rapids takes a 4-2 lead, and they will be anywhere near done. Thunderhawks finish with a 12-4 win over the Lumberjacks. So with the conclusion of today's events, North Branch area and Chisago Lakes will meet for the 3A semis in the elimination bracket. Hermantown and Grand Rapids will compete in a double elimination series to see who goes back to the chip. Both games taking place at 4 p.m. in Grand Rapids. And